Hi guys, just thought I'd share with you my COVID-19 journey. I know a lot of you have asked, checked in to see how I'm doing, so I thought I'd share my journey, as a bit of encouragement and as a bit of information for those of you who might be going through this, and those of you who might have family members and friends who are suffering through this pandemic. This is day 14 in isolation for me. So 2 weeks ago, I got the results that I'm COVID positive. But a few days before that, it was I think the Saturday, I was busy cleaning my braai area, my yard, and after a while, felt a bit out of breath and the body started aching. So I went inside to take a bit of a breather, to drink something, came into the lounge and sat down. And then later on, I started developing a cough. And it was a bit concerning to me at the time, but not, it didn't really strike me that, it could be a major problem. Towards the later part of the evening, I started developing a bit of a fever, and the cough was there. It started getting progressively worse. That was the Saturday evening. Into the Sunday morning, I got up on Sunday morning. I didn't feel too well. The body was aching, bit of diarrhea as well, and the fever was on and off. Towards the late part of Sunday evening, the fever came back, and it carried on right into Monday morning. And that's on the Monday morning, I, with advice from friends and a medical professional friend of mine and from family, they told me, look, I better go and get the test done, because that doesn't sound too good. So I went and had the test done on Monday morning. And while awaiting the results, I immediately isolated myself at home, pending the results of the test. And during that period, the symptoms started getting progressively worse. Thursday, I got the result that I am COVID-19 positive, and immediately notified all the contacts, people I've dealt with at work. And of course, the offices were shut down, and people who have been in close contact with me were also screened and tested. I isolated myself here at home, and I must admit, when you get the results that you are COVID-19 positive, the anxiety sets in. So anxiety coupled with the symptoms that have gotten progressively worse, which is the shortness of breath, the body aches, a bit of the fever, headaches, it does play on your mind. And then, as I said, the big thing for me was the shortness of breath. I'm lucky that I could isolate at home, because the doctors asked, do I want to isolate at a facility, at a hospital? And I said, no, I'm quite happy isolating at home. If I get progressively worse, then we'll look at it, and I might need to go into hospital. But I isolated at home, and the shortness of breath is something that really gives you the anxiety. You're fighting for breath sometimes while you're sleeping at night. It can come at any time. Mine was on and off, and it really does give you the anxiety. You don't want to end up in hospital. You're thinking to yourself, look, I don't want to go there, and I'll try and fight this thing at home. But this thing is both a mental battle and a physical battle. So your frame of mind is also important. And one thing that does help is the support from friends and family, colleagues who've checked in on a daily basis to see how I'm doing. And people from all over the world. I really appreciate that. There's a few very special friends of mine that have kept me going over this time, apart from my family, that I'm so grateful for. these people have really kept me going, because at times, you know, it does get really, it does work on your psyche. So as I said, I've, you know, stocked up on the medication, and regularly just started drinking the vitamin C's, the vitamin D's, the zinc, the lemon waters, you know, and the flu effervescent medications. Started eating much more, you know, the vitamin C fruits and vegetables that contain those nutrients and those vitamins, and just to boost the immune system. And it's helped. As I said, I'm in day 14 now. I'm much better. I come out of isolation, you know, tomorrow. But I must say, it does knock you, it does leave behind something. I'm not totally recovered, because I still get the shortness of breath, and the you know, the sense of smell has disappeared as well. So that's slowly coming back. But of course, that doesn't mean that I am still infectious after 14 days. I had a discussion with the medical practitioner, so they're quite happy. They're quite happy with my progress. So getting my lung capacity back will take a while. I'll just need to do the regular, the recommended exercises to get my lung capacity back again. So it's going to take a while. So yeah, I just thought I'd share my journey with you guys. You know, just to show you that you know, I've basically beaten this. I'm on the up. I'm on the mend. And thank you very much for all of you who've supported me during this time. It's heartfelt. I really appreciate it. My family, you know, from all over the place. My immediate family here. People from all over the world who've checked in. Two special friends of mine, Rhonda. I really appreciate you checking in. We've had calls that lasted for almost 2 hours. That really lifted my spirits. So thank you. Helen, my virtual nurse, Helen Seister. Thank you for the advice and for checking in as well, and just giving me advice on how to overcome this. I really appreciate it. Charlene, Stoker, thank you. My dad, my mom, my sisters, my brothers-in-laws, thank you for all of that. Look, there's many people, you've all, there's too many to name, but know that I really appreciate your efforts. Barry Hilton, thank you, my cousin, for also checking in. I really appreciate that. So guys, yeah, this thing is real. It's not a flu. All right, I've experienced this. It's totally different. It really takes a toll on you. So my advice, guys, when you go out there, just wear your mask and take all the precautions that's necessary to protect yourself, to protect your family and your friends. All right. So thank you all, and I'll probably update you as I go along as well. But thanks a lot for your support and your concern through all of this. Cheers.